Why haven't I been saying a whole lot about the Steven Anderson situation? The guy that made more videos against Steven Anderson than anybody else online, being me. I started attacking Anderson back in 2010. The very first thing I did against him was the Post-Trib Rapture Thieves audio sermon, back when I was with Sermon Audio. And I was exposing him back then. I think it was 2010, sometime 2010, when the whole Border Patrol thing happened, where Steve Anderson got his forehead cut by the Border Patrol guys, and the dried blood on his forehead, and everybody, shocking, Baptist pastor, has been attacked by Border Patrol or something like this. Yeah, right. All staged little event that they did. Whatever. I'm not saying it didn't happen, or, it did, but Anderson used it to promote himself, got on InfoWars and the whole thing. And I started watching him, thought, maybe he's good or whatever, and no. I picked up on the post-trib thing pretty quickly, and so I put him in my post-trib Rapture Thieves. After that, 2012, he was coming out with all the post-trib rapture moments or something like this, and somebody said to me, could you please refute each one of those? And I was kind of, I'm just newly married here. We went up to Eldred, Pennsylvania. Up at the time, we were from Lancaster County to Eldred, Pennsylvania. And so I was doing these videos refuting that whole thing. And then I saw other heresies, and I just kept on going after Anderson because I knew he was dangerous. That's the whole point. And we've had our, tiffs back and forth and things. He'd talk about me, and he'd attack me and things, and I'd, back and forth, back and forth. And so now that, all the stuff's coming out about him abusing his children and being a pervert and whatever else, everybody's, what do you have to think about that, Brother Brian? It's pretty much what I thought would happen, But here's the point. I remember he started to attack Sam Gipp as well, and Sam Gipp made a very good statement. And that statement was, he said that he was talking to his wife, and he said, he said, I've thought over the years that someday the devil's going to raise up somebody to make Bible-believing Christians look stupid. And he said, I believe that's Steven Anderson. And Sam Gipp was exactly right on that whole thing. And Steven Anderson's mission has not changed. That's why I'm not saying a whole lot about him. I don't want to get into all the filthy stuff that his four oldest children are bringing out and all these horrible allegations, because it's still his mission. Steven Anderson's mission is still to make Bible-believing Christians look bad. And I'm going to show you what the scriptures have to say about this whole situation here. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 11 and 12 says, and have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them. I did that, reproving Steven Anderson over the years, his teachings. I never went after a lot of the stuff he was doing at home and whatever else. Why? Verse 12, for it is a shame even to speak of those things which are done of them in secret. I don't want to hear all the private details. The next two videos, Man of God Part 2 and Man of God Part 3, it's going to be about Steven Anderson's wife and their intimate relationship. Man, don't bring that stuff out online. What are you doing? The devil is taking down Steven Anderson because he's one of his servants. God is taking it down, yeah. We don't need to hear all the details. I don't want to hear all the details. No. All these Christians are, I have to make videos. Let's watch everything that they bring out, all the gory details, and we're just going to let Steven Anderson use profanity and whatever on our channels and things. It's a problem. Verse 13, but all things that are reproved are made manifest by the light, for whatsoever doth make manifest is light. Okay? Things will be brought to light. The Lord right now is ending Steven Anderson. All right? He's putting an end to that lying little devil. And I've used Steven Anderson over the years to teach proper Bible doctrine. And that's one of the great blessings of having a false prophet like Steven Anderson around. Because you can show a lot of terrible heresies and show why those are heresies and where the Bible teaches against that stuff. All right? So that's why I haven't said a whole lot about the Steven Anderson issue. He's a servant of the devil. He always has been. He's getting what he deserved. This work or this counsel be of men, it will come to naught. It's coming to naught. Steven Anderson's things are going to end very badly for that man. He could have come to the truth. He didn't. So, whatever. What are you going to say?
I was just Luther was sniffing at some kind of
Okay, Luther was
oil or something,
going to get
or
in
gas
trouble.
or something. So I don't
Luther's
want
out
him
here.
getting sick.
Yeah, in the garage. He had a tendency to, get into stuff he shouldn't. He's a dog. Excuse me, sir. We have to interview Luther here. What are your thoughts on the Steven Anderson controversy? Do you think that they should make more videos about it? I see. Really? Okay. Oh, boy. Yeah. Oh, boy.
Really
Oh,
bad.
man.
Really bad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I agree. That's what I think of Steven Anderson's videos.
Yeah.
Amen. Amen. Preach it, doggy. That's what I think of Steven Anderson's videos. Yeah. Hey, yeah, there you go. Amen.
Amen.
So, that's why you're not going to hear a whole lot about me. Don't give the guy attention, okay? Stop with the making videos, and we're going to expose everything that Steven Anderson did. You're just helping to keep the thing going, to make Bible-believing Christians look stupid. The lost world looks for anything that they can get on us. And the only thing that you should be doing as a Christian right now with the Steven Anderson thing is distancing yourself from him so when he falls, he doesn't take you down with him. All right? Move off to the side. So, little update here on the XJ. We have the hood pins in right here. We just have to adjust them. I have the holes drilled up here in the hood. And there's a little
Plates that go on top of the hood, and the hood pin goes
then the hood pin goes through.
up through, and then this goes through.
Okay, it's shining in my eyes.
This
Yeah,
goes through.
people know how hood pins
Yeah.
work, son. So we're working on that today, and just wanted to make a quick video about the Steven Anderson thing. We have to finish up our job. Had a couple other things to do. And the TW200 situation, the Yamaha TW200 last video, it's a 4-stroke. It's not a 2-stroke. I misspoke. I understand the difference between 4-stroke and 2-stroke. But the whole thing with the VIN number, took it to the dealer, and they said that they actually looked, and and it is a 2027. The problem is with the insurance company, their computer system. That's where the problem lies. So we got it all worked out, all kinds of phone conversations and things. So, but talked to a dear brother in the Lord, friend of the ministry for a very long time, and I thank the Lord for him, and he really got me straightened out on a few things. And one of those is that I've been taking it too easy on the devil. That's going to end right now. So kicking the devil's one of his servants, Steven Anderson. Don't get drawn into watching the filthy garbage, disgusting filth that they bring out. They're going to be talking about perverted stuff and whatever. Don't watch it. You don't need to watch that stuff. I'm not watching it. So that's going to be it. And I need to get back to work here. So tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. And as always,
Thank you for watching.